outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Facing off with them, it is Sean McDermott, head coach of the Bills. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to... There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First down throw for Allen. Now he takes it. Oh, Allen loses it. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Going after converted by Zerline. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Chiefs nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Now the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 8.
It's Pacheco on third. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. The Bills and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. On first down, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
32-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
3rd and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills, first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that, so let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks, you want to knock them backwards, and now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Putting a receiver in motion. Allen setting up play action. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up
3rd and goal for Allen. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills take a 13-0 lead. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First down throw, Mahomes. And that's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's Pacheco again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He was taken down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's caught, he's got Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
the cookie.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
To the air, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Bills returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's good for a Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
It's a gain of 9.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Chiefs 45-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soach field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Okay, that's a run to ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Bills. First down. First down and goal to go.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard gain.
Shakir in motion right.
3rd and goal.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. Has it down close. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Well, good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
4th down and goal.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. Well, you love the idea here, partner. You challenge the back end of that cover, too. And it's the strong safety who burns him by stepping in front of that throw.
That's right, Kate, and I'll tell you what, that is about trust. When a D coordinator calls cover 2, he's trusting his strong safety. Yeah, he may be a little better at playing the run, but he's trusting them there to play the pass, to cover half the field, and that's exactly what he does to get the job done and go get that interception.
So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
And Allen will hold on to this. And 2 yards all he can get since 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
There's another 4. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
A 33-yard attempt.
Zuerlein puts it through, and that will add to their score.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Remigio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And things starting to get a little out of hand for them, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
The second down throw for Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Chiefs. 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Benford has it. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, batting, baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
The Bills offense all set for their next drive. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 37. And the Bills 1st down.
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They go to him again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Gets this to Kincaid. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Point after converted by Zuerlein. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Remigio with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Bills back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Big strike here to Moore. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
27 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Moore once again. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it from the gun. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They send out Greg Zuerlein for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Zuerlein puts it through. Big lead gets even larger, Brock, before halftime.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Mejia with the return. He dodged the tackle. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. decide what to do on this second down.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Throwing again, Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Butker on now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Dive play straight ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Allen setting up to throw. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and foul. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass is brought in by Coleman. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Gain of 8. That's another Bills 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
You know, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bills grow their lead yet again.
Bills 34, Chiefs 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
He'll throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One final shot before the half. He's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Some of the celebrations still going on as